Good morning, guys. Welcome to KLE BCFNI online classes. Today we'll see decrement operators. Decrement operator. So minus minus symbol is called 2 minus symbol or hyphen is called decrement operator. There are two types of decrement operator. First one is post decrement. We'll discuss post decrement and pre decrement. Okay, first one post decrement. If minus minus symbol or operator is suffixed to a variable, then that decrement is post decrement. In post decrement, what happens? The content of variable is going to is in post decrement, the content of variable is assigned or initialized first, then content of variable is decreased by 1. So in post decrement, if the minus minus operator is suffixed to a variable, the content of variable is assigned first, then the content of variable is decreased by 1. Example, int res comma x. I have declared two variable, x is equal to 10. In res I am doing post decrement. If I applying minus minus symbol prefixed applying at the end of the variable, that is a suffixing. So the first what will happen, the content of variable, what is the content of variable now? 10 will be assigned to res, then the content of variable x is going to decrease by 1. So what is the expected result now? Res, how much it will come? Res value will be 10, then x value will be 9, because it is a post decrement. So I will demonstrate in the program. Okay, so x is equal to, initially I am storing 10, I am doing post decrement x minus minus. I am going to print res is equal to percentage d slash n, x is equal to percentage d. So res comma x. So the content of variable is x, 10, that 10 will be assigned first res, then res is holding now 10. Now x value will be decremented by 1 because I am applying minus minus, that is decrement operator. So compile it and execute the program. So res value is 10 and x value is 9 because this is a post decrement. That's why I am getting the output as res is 10 and x is 9. Okay, the next one is pre decrement. So everything will be copied and there is a small change. So this one is pre decrement. So if the minus minus operator is it is not suffix, it is prefix. Prefix in the sense, here I am doing x minus minus. Instead of writing like this, if I write like this, it is prefixed to a variable. The content of variable is assigned first here, but in pre decrement the content of variable is decreased by 1 first. Control X is, so the content of variable is decreased by 1 first, then the content of variable is assigned. Assigned in the sense storing. So now x contains 10. So in pre-decrement, the x value will be first decreased by 1, means x value is now decreased to 10 to 9. This 9 will be assigned to variable res. So now required res value is 9 because x value is first decremented and x remains 9 only because already it is decremented. So decremented value is assigned to res. So both contains 999. So I will copy this one, Control C. I will demonstrate in the program. Control V. So 2 times I am declaring, that's why I need to remove this line. Proper structure I am writing. So Control S. Now I will close the terminal screen and compile it and execute the program. Both getting 999. So post increment time, compile and execute. So see, okay. If I do post decrement means what happens? First x value will be assigned to res, means 10 will be assigned to res, then x value will be decremented. That's why res is going to hold now 10 and x is 9. Right? If I do minus minus here, pre-decremented, so compile it and both will have a value of 999. Okay. So this is a post increment and pre-increment. Okay. These are incremented here. This example. If the plus plus operator is applied before a variable, then it is pre-increment. Plus plus operator increases the content of a variable by 1. In pre-increment, the content of variable is increased first, then the value will be assigned. So in this example, so this is the example output is there. In post increment, plus plus operator increases the content of a variable by 1. In post increment, the content of variable is assigned first, then content of variable will be increased by 1. Same thing for a decrement operator also. So this is the example. Okay. Now the next operator is relational operators. Relational operators. So these are the relational operators. This is the less than or equal to, greater than or equals to. This one is not equals to. This one is equality operator or double equals. So generally, why we use relational operators? So generally, to compare variables or constants or numbers. If you want to compare one variable to another variable, whether the variable is having less or high value, if whether both are equals or not, that time if you want to compare two or more variables, relational operators are used in control statements. Generally used in control statements. We will discuss what is control statements also. So one thing you need to remember is the result of the relational operator is always 1 or 0. If you do any comparison between two variables or two operands, the result of the relational operators is always going to give 1 or 0. So in C language, 1 means true. Now if the non-zero value is, we can consider any non-zero value, means other than 0, all the values are true. If the value is 0, then that is false value. That is false. If the value is non-zero means that is true. If the value is 0 means that is false value. So result will be always 1 or 0. 1 means true, 0 means false. So in C language, we need to make sure that the result of the relational operator is always 1 or 0. For example, in relational operator, I have two variables x, y and res. Three variables I have declared here. In x 20, in y, in x 10, in y I am storing 20. So here I am applying a less than operator. So first one is less than operator, x value is 10 and y value is 20. Now you think x is less than 20. x is less than y. It means if it is true, the value will be 1. If it is false, the value will be 0. Simple concept. If the expression result is true, the value will be 1. If the expression result is false, the value will be 0. Now you think whether the expression is true or false, you need to identify. X contains 10, y contains 20. 10 less than 20, is it true? Yes. True means 1. One value will be assigned to RES. One value will be assigned to RES. So the result is 1. So I will demonstrate in the program. Okay, I will discuss in the next class all relational operators together only. Okay, thank you guys.